Good morning folks and welcome to the Grade 1 Arena again for this March and Spey Reel Grade 1 competition as part of this year's World Pipe Band Championships. The adjudicators for this morning's... And just to remind you, yesterday wasn't a qualifier, so all 15 bands that played yesterday will be playing again today in a different order from yesterday and playing the tunes that they didn't play yesterday. And I'll remind you of what selections they were playing both in the MSR and the medley as the game progresses. Kicking this morning's competition off, the first band to play, pipes and drums of the Police Service in Northern Ireland, Pipe Major David Rennie, and they're wearing the Prince Charles Edward Stewart tartan. They'll be playing March and Spey Reel number 2 in your programmes, Clan McRae Society, Susan MacLeod, and McAllister's Dirk. Second band to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, St Lawrence O'Toole Pipe Band from Era, Pipe Major Alan Tully wearing the green. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, The Links of Four, Blair Drummond and John Morrison of Ascent House. The next band to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, Glasgow Sky Association Pipe Band, Pipe Major Ewan Henderson, wearing the MacLeod of Skibost tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 2 in your programmes, Clan McRae Society, the Isle of Ball, and Mrs McPherson of Inveran. The fourth band to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, Johnson Pipe Band, Pipe Major Keith Bowes wearing the blue Ramsey tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, Alan Dodd's Farewell to Scotland, Athol Cummers and Mrs McPherson of Inveran. Band number 5 to play this morning, Police Scotland 5, Pipe Major Douglas Murray, wearing the Carnegie of Fife tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, Lord Alexander Kennedy, Tulloch Castle and John Morrison of Ascent House.
You'll stay now.
Band number 6 to play in this morning's March and Spey Reel competition, Inveraray District Pipe Band, Pipe Major Stuart Liddell, wearing the ancient McCallum tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 2 in your programme, Lord Alexander Kennedy's March Through the Garden of Gethsemane, Tulloch Castle and John McKechnie's Big Reel. Band number 7 to play in this morning's March and Spey Reel competition, Field Marshal Montgomery Pipe Band, Pipe Major Richard Parks MBE, wearing the Drummerleg tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 2 in your programmes, Lord Alexander Kennedy, The Shipper's Crook and Charlie's Welcome. Band number 8 to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, Canterbury Caledonian Society from New Zealand, Pipe Major Jamie Hawke, wearing the Royal Stuart tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, David Ross of Rose Hall, Blair Drummond and John Morrison of Ascent House. Band number 9 to play in today's March and Spey Reel competition, People's Ford, Bogholland, Bathgate, Caledonia Pipe Band, Pipe Major Ross Harvey, wearing the ancient hunting Fraser tartan. They're playing March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, Miss Elspeth Campbell, Caberfay and Loch Karen. Tenth band to play this morning, Shotts and Dykehead, Caledonia Pipe Band, Pipe Major Emmett Conway, wearing the McLean tartan. They're playing March and Spey and Reel number 2 in your programme, Stirlingshire Militia, Blair Drummond and John Morrison of Ascent House. The next band to play, Glasgow Police Pipe Band, Pipe Major Ian McPherson, wearing the Royal Stuart tartan. Playing March and Spey and Reel number 1 in your programmes, David Ross, Susan MacLeod and McAllister's Dirk. The next band to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey and Reel competition, Scottish Power Pipe Band, Pipe Major Chris Armstrong, wearing the Scottish Power tartan. They're playing March and Spey and Reel number 1 in your programmes, Cantara to El Arish, the Isle of Ball and John Morrison of Ascent House. By Glasgow City Council and is supported by Events Scotland. There are around 200 bands playing at Glasgow Green this weekend, 8,000 pipers and drummers from 13 different countries. And 35,000 spectators will also be at the Green over the course of the weekend in one of the biggest music events that Glasgow will see this year. 3 bands left to play in the March and Spey and Reel competition this morning. The next band we're going to hear from, Simon Fraser University Pipe Band from Canada, Pipe Major Alan Bevan, and they're wearing the Simon Fraser University tartan. They're playing March and Spey and Reel number 1 in your programmes, Lord Alexander Kennedy, Bogan Lochan and John McKechnie. Penultimate band to play in this morning's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, Lomond and Clyde, Pipe Major Don Bradford wearing the Lomond and Clyde tartan. Playing March and Spey Reel number 2 in your programmes, Brigadier General Ronald Cheap of Terroran, Athol Covers and Mrs McPherson of Inverran. The final band to play in today's Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition, 78th Fraser Highlanders from Canada, Pipe Major Douglas McRae wearing the 78th Fraser Highlanders tartan. They're played March and Spey Reel number 1 in your programmes, Highland Wedding, Bogan Lochan and Pretty Marion. And that performance brings the Grade 1 March and Spey Reel competition to a close. We'll be back here in the Grade 1 arena at 2:15 for the start of the Grade 1 medley competition. 2:15 for the Grade 1 medley competition here in Arena 1.